Hello again. For the last 4 years, there has been an absolute frenzy of all kinds of charities, government departments, and even shops demonstrating how friendly they are towards black people and homosexuals. This has proved to be a great money spinner for some people who have operated consultancies which have, for a hefty fee, produced policies and action plans so that left-wing and liberal white people can feel better about themselves and prove to the world that they love gays and do not have a racist bone in their body. The problem is that this kind of thing is not only expensive, it also tends to wreck those places which adhere too strongly to the principles which are generally lifted from critical race theory. For example, linking your executives' bonuses and even salaries to how well they are doing in recruiting black people in sex change cases to be members of staff just makes senior people clear out and get jobs elsewhere. Then too, hiring staff based simply upon skin colour means that you end up with a workforce containing many useless people. In the same way, ensuring that your business only deals with companies run by minorities is expensive and often means that you're buying shoddy and substandard goods. Even worse is if you are selling some product and decide to make your models more um, diverse. You might, for instance, be making a sports bra and get a man to pose wearing one for an advertising campaign. This actually happened last year in America. Or you might perhaps be manufacturing beer and then get a man dressed as a woman to promote it. I think Budweiser know who we're talking about here. Two American companies which have been keen on this game have recently decided to ditch the whole diversity and inclusion business because it is threatening their sales. Harley Davidson make motorcycles, and these are generally bought by men rather than women, transvestites, or people in wheelchairs. Jack Daniel's whiskey, too, tends to be drunk by a certain demographic group. Coming as it does hot on the heels of the news that the Massachusetts Institute of Technology has dropped its affirmative action program, gives us hope that in America the skin colour and sexuality of people is not going to be quite such a big thing in coming years. Of course, it takes time for us in Britain to catch up with American trends, but sooner or later what the Americans do, we also do. Just as the whole Black Lives Matter thing spread here from the United States, so too will the disillusionment with the whole diversity, equity and inclusion lark. This is very promising.